So yeah, hey guys, welcome to the closing ceremony of Clinify MUN, also known as Clinify Converge. Uh, Kshitij here was named as Secretary General. He was the Secretary General of the whole MUN thing, and yeah, he arranged everything on his own. Did a fantastic job. We got about 70 participants, and it went on for over 2 days and 12 hours. So yeah, thanks to Kshitij and thanks to everyone who joined in for the chair people and the participants. Over to Kshitij, the Secretary General, for the closing remarks or any remarks about the MUN.
Good evening, one and all. So first of all, I would like to thank all the delegates who took part. So one, the experience was a wild ride. First of all, it started off with just a weird DM, and it was not first of all any kind of plan. But then we ended up having a meet, and then the story just picked up. The part which was fun was the fact that at first in the morning yesterday we had about 120 people listening in the opening ceremony, but then surprisingly only like 30 people came in the session one. We thought that the seminar would be done for good. Surprisingly, all the people who came in either retained or and some became delegates later on, and the experience was a wild ride, and we had to take pick up and a lot of good management from the side of all the chair people. A few chair people who had to go due to certain classes or any kind of food lunchtime period or something. We fill in each other and to had each other's back the entire time. The event was managed pretty well from all the chair people who were there in the session. I would obviously like to thank Harish, Viraj, and Yugma for helping out with all the supply chain at the back end, especially Viraj for adding all that, changing all those tags at the end movement and managing the back end. But also Prakhyat, the chair of ECOSOC, who held us brief all the rules of procedure, and all those delegates who stayed for all the whole 2 day event, because a lot of people, the entire team was skeptical of how many people would be staying for the whole 2 days. But I think this event has challenged that and superseded our expectations, for that matter. So first of all, thank you to all those delegates who stuck from start to end. This event would have not been possible without you.
Cool,
With that,
Kshitij. Thank you.
you
Yeah.
can go on ahead.
Yep. Thank you. Harish, on to you if you want to say anything.
Yeah, first of all, awesome job with MUN guys. Kshitij and Viraj have been working the entire day yesterday and today. Great job. Keep hustling. And Kshitij, looking at your age and the things that you do, it just astonishes me every time. Moving on to the final closing ceremony, we have Piyush Patel with us. He's a dear friend. He also has this really popular YouTube channel with around 20,000 subscribers. And he is from IIT Kanpur, loves vlogging, loves YouTube, has worked on a few startups as well while he was in college. And I think that's what we're going to talk about today. It's going to be about his YouTube journey and his transition into entrepreneurship, content creation, and things like that. So Piyush, a lot of students over here look up to you, they look up to your work. Over to you. Maybe you can give the final closing talk.
Just one thing. I'm really
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt, but if you guys want to chat, then if you're on your
Oh
phone,
yeah.
then swipe right from the left corner of your screen, and right below the stage, you'll see something known as chat, and just click on it and chat over there.
हाँ तो
Yep.
like just swipe to your right if you're on your phone laptop पे हो तो दिख जाएगा. Click on chat and start chatting. You can chat during the session as well, and then at the end we'll be having a quick Q&A. So if you have any questions for Piyush, drop them in the chat and we'll be taking it. Piyush, over to you, man.
I'm in fifth year of my college, doing economics, masters in economics. Okay, so let's head to what you can learn about from my YouTube journey. Uh, okay, so let's start from starting only. So it was last year in before summers, in April around. Uh, it was pandemic. Pandemic just started, and so I had nothing to do. I was at home sitting with no internship in my hand, and I didn't wanted to do any internship. So I thought, let's try something new. So I was just searching through whole YouTube and all these things, that what can I do, all these things. And suddenly I came across a video It was made by Ishan. In that video, Harish was also there. So they were talking about startups, how they were freelancing, how they were managing their college fees with all those small things which they were doing. And I thought like, wow, these guys are genius. I mean, I haven't talked about this thing before, and Harish also don't. Harish doesn't know about all these things. That he was the one who inspired me to start my YouTube channel. So thanks, Harish. That video really kicked me up. Okay, so it was March and I had nothing to do. So I thought, okay, let's start a channel. Since I had nothing to talk about on YouTube, looking at my background, I can only talk about J stuff. So I thought, okay, let's talk about J only. At least I would be creating something. I would be learning something instead of sitting at my home watching movies and Netflix. So I just started talking about IT and IT journey and all that stuff I could talk about. And within 2 months, it was a surprise for me also that suddenly I was at 10K subscribers. By the end of May, I was having 10,000 subscribers. And within next 3 months, I added another 10K. I was not doing any intern. My whole day was like wake up, think about a topic which you want to start, which you want to make video about, write a script, record it, edit it, upload it, and sleep. Whole thing repeated for the next day also. So this state went for 4 months, and I was doing this thing only. I know it might sound boring, but that was the only thing that kept me sane for the whole pandemic. So surely, I mean, within 5 months, I was sitting at 22K subscribers. And if you are growing so fast, for me it was fast, you can't go unnoticed. So an academy just, came into my life. They asked me to promote their brand in my videos, but I refused. They kept mailing me every day, and I kept on refusing. Finally, they offered me a position as an educator to teach on their platform, and they were paying a lot. I mean, at least more than what I could have earned from an internship during my summers. They were paying me more than that. So I was happy to join them. I joined as a part-time educator on the platform. It was going pretty well. And then after few weeks, they offered me a channel deal. कि okay, अपना channel हमें दे दो, हम चलाएंगे, and you just do something else. I thought, okay, fine, but I mean, I consulted a few people in my life, and I refused. But they were stubborn, and finally, after a long negotiation, in fact, in one of the negotiations, Roman Sani himself came in. He is the co-founder of an academy. So he himself came in one of the meetings and asked me to, you know, uh, uh, do something else with your life other than making YouTube videos. Do something else. Become an educator. Become a part of an academy. I mean, he gave me hopes, high hopes. So I thought, okay, his whatever he's saying, he might be saying fine. He might be saying good because he's such a big man. So after a negotiation, uh, he said, okay, take a decision now, or it could be never. So I thought, okay, let's do it. I just sold off my channel, and I learned two things that day actually. That however big your company might be, however big yourself might become, but you cannot leave 100% for your employees. You have to sometimes do things uh, which your employees can't do. Okay. And second thing is ki never take a decision in now or never situation. That decision I still regret, but okay, things go on. So what happened after that? I started my second channel, and within like 6th or 7th month, I'm again at 20,000 subscribers and still growing. Okay, so after that deal with an academy, I also started my uh, venture, Unchai. It's an edtech startup. at Uchai, we are enabling college students to earn with their expertise, whatever they have learned through their JEE experiences, engineering preparation, medical preparation, uh, to benefit aspirants who are upcoming aspirants preparing for NEET and JEE also. So things are going pretty well there. Okay, so I want to talk about few lessons which I learned while you know running a startup and a YouTube channel. So there are many businesses and there are many brands, old, small, new, big. They will approach you to promote their products or to do collab with you. But you have to just keep in mind that you don't want to work with people and brands which have low integrity. I mean, there will be people who will be asking you to do a video for double the price what actually you can get. But things, if you if you want to do something in long run, you shouldn't do that. Okay. The second thing which I want to talk about, key, decide the game you want to play. I've seen most of the people that they choose the wrong game to play. So while I was working for an academy, I noticed one thing, that they were they have made a system like this key. You will be competing against each other. So let's say there are 100 educators working at an academy. So they all will be competing against each other. Ki, okay, I want to get this much subscription from using my code and something like that. So you are playing a smaller game. So I just left that game and thought, why should I compete against an educator, an academy educator, if I can compete against an academy only. So that was one of the motivation using which I started my own venture. Okay, there is one more thing which you should learn, that in startups hardly your first idea succeeds. You need to keep on iterating and keep on modifying unless you find your product market fit. And the faster you can iterate, the greater are your chances of getting successful. So you need to build fast, break fast, until you find that secret recipe for growth. And being a YouTuber in JEE category while building my edtech startup provided me that leverage. I was always surrounded with the JEE students all the time, and it helped me to listen to the problems in a much better way, in real time only. Okay, I want to talk about Harish also. So I met Harish in around May 2020 last year, when I was at 10K subscribers on my first channel. He was at 7,000 subscribers, and within a week, his channel. I mean, after we had our first conversation, within a week, his channel just flew like a rocket. I mean, only slowing down at 70K. Or Harish was also trying out different stuff on his channel. I mean, I knew he was making videos on like Google Maps, freelancing, how to make money in college, until his couple of videos just picked. So I was just seeing his channel. So I learned a lot from him also. Uh, uh, what uh, what Harish did actually, as far as I know, I mean, I could be wrong, but this is what I noticed. He, in his videos, many people were talking about, okay, in his freelancing videos, in the comment section, many people were talking about ideas. They were sharing, exchanging valuable insights with each other. And it might have kicked uh, in his brain, ki, okay, why not to start a community? And that's how Cleanify came into existence. And the rest is history. So I mean, Harish, you can just add a few points here, but that's what I think happened. So you can learn a lot about, I mean, entrepreneurship using us, by running a YouTube channel also. You don't need to be an expert in a field. You can just build your plane while it flies. Okay. Next important lesson which I learned from YouTube is that कि people will pay for the things they want, but they don't know how to create. And if they knew how to create it, they could have already done it. I noticed in spite of having so much content on JEE on YouTube, especially, aspirants were always asking for same question in comment section. भैया 11th खराब हो गया, अब क्या करें? भैया which books to study? I mean, these questions kept on repeating. Although I made a video on which books to study, मैं कोई नई वीडियो लाता, उसके कमेंट सेक्शन में फिर से वही, भैया कौन सी बुक पढ़ें, है ना, एस सी वर्मा पढ़े, हीरो पढ़ें, भैया गर्लफ्रेंड कैसे बनाएं. आई मीन ऑल दोज थिंग्स just people keep on repeating. So I realized कि students don't need another video on SC Verma versus DC Pandey comparison. They just needed a trustable, reliable directory where they can just browse their problem and can have a look at the solution. That's all they needed. So I just did that. By the way, I haven't still answered that question ki how to make girlfriend because I don't have one. So please don't ask me for a link after this session. Okay, that was just a joke. Cool. Okay, if you are an upcoming YouTuber, I will advise you to collaborate as much as possible. I mean, it applies for startups as well. Okay, you cannot go long. You cannot benefit in long run if you just keep on hating each other, competing against each other, because the numbers of creator in India in a particular segment are very less. So by collaborating you can grow your network and reach as well. So that's what happened with me. That's what happened with Harish. I mean, he's running right now the largest community of college students across India. Okay, my next point is ki not everything could be learned. I mean, not everything could be taught, sorry, but everything could be learned. And business is one of those skills which you can learn. I mean, nobody can teach you. Because business is actually just a collection of few skills in finance, coding, math, sales, marketing, and if you learn all these skills, you can't just learn this while doing a job or something. You have to do something on your own. Okay, so you just keep on iterating, you just keep on hustling, and you learn these skills. Okay, so the best thing if you want to learn business is to start a startup. If you can't start a startup right now, you don't have an idea, just start a YouTube channel, and you will learn a lot about at least sales and marketing. So yeah, that was it from my side. I have a few points to add. I think if I have time, do I have time? Can anybody tell me? I think everyone just muted themselves. I'm the only one speaking.
Yeah, you have time. You can speak.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Sorry for that. So Piyush, this is like Clubhouse format. So when you talk, everyone else will be just listeners. But yeah, you can ask us to jump in anytime. You have time, bro. You have all the time.
Okay, I will just take 5 minutes.
Yeah,
cool. Okay, so yeah, so see, the market is changing up pretty fast. I can see like so many students are saying they want to be a YouTuber, they want to be a full-time YouTuber these days. In fact, I mentor a lot of my J aspirants, J students, and a lot of them keep on asking me कि भैया how to become a YouTuber. मतलब I cannot handle that J preparation stress. वैसे भी IIT निकाल के क्या होगा, 2 साल यहाँ घिसो, 4 साल IIT में घिसो, उसके बाद 1 या 2 लाख की जॉब लग जाएगी पर मंथ. But if I start a YouTube channel today, I will be earning more in a month than what I could be earning in a job. in a year. So I mean, this is the thing many people, many students think. And for technically if speaking कि देखा जाए short term में this is actually true, but what these kids fail to realize is the bigger picture. And what I feel the bigger picture is कि see, I mean YouTube AdSense देखा जाए तो it gives you 20 rupees per 1,000 views, at least in my category in which I am making video, entertainment and educational videos. So starting a YouTube channel is hard. I mean, getting those first 4,000 hours of watch time, 1,000 subscribers to get your channel monetized is the hardest thing. And just think about getting 1,000 views just for 20 rupees, how hard it could be. है ना? And this is just the starting. Growing a channel is way more difficult. I mean, getting that silver and gold play buttons is very, very hard. Okay. And even if you manage to get your channel big enough to get those play buttons, but still you have to keep on making your videos. I mean, you want to earn money, you need views. For that you need to make videos which people actually watch. So what happens after sometimes, as you can see with a lot of big YouTubers is happening ki, they are getting saturated with content. So Beer Biceps, you can see, is almost making a video in 3 or 4 days. And I mean, he's just recycling his old videos only. Okay, whatever he made 3 4 years before, he's just keep on recycling. So getting fresh ideas is very, very hard. Okay, and most of the time what these YouTubers do, they switch to podcast format just to bring in someone who has something fresh to talk about and share with the world. So that's what Beer Biceps did. Now Aman Dhatral is also doing. So you have to keep on hustling, you have to keep on trying new stuff. And if you think ki you can do it lifelong, then you're welcome. But please don't think कि YouTube में ऐसा कुछ passive income जैसा कुछ होता है ना? There's no such thing as passive in this digital world. If you can make something, you can earn money. Other person can also make that same thing. He can also earn money. So your relevance will be gone in few years, few days, few weeks. So yeah, that's the thing. And the thing is कि many YouTubers I have seen, many people have seen कि they keep on talking about brand deals कि सबसे बड़ा पैसा वहीं पे है brand deals में. Actually this is true, but this is what many people fail to realize कि जहाँ ज़्यादा पैसा है वो actually brands के पास है. If brands are giving you let's say 10 rupees, then they are making 1,000 or at least 100 rupees out of whatever investment they made. So if you want to be an influencer, you want to play the smaller game, play that. If you can manage to build a business out of your YouTube or something, then please do that, because that's actually the bigger picture. And I think the sweet spot is when you have a YouTube channel backing your business. That's the best you can get. So yeah, that's what I plan to talk about my entrepreneurship and my lessons while running a YouTube channel. So yeah, over to you, Harish.
Thanks, Piyush, for the talk. It's quite inspiring to see, the entire blend of YouTube and starting businesses around it. Pretty cool. And given the fact that you had to sell your first channel to an academy and then you started again from ground up and brought it again to 20,000 subscribers, that's also something pretty cool. Do check out his channel, guys. The link is given in the chat section down below, so you can check out his channel. Makes great content about. Are you in IIT Kanpur right now?
Yeah.
Or are you back at home?
No, I'm at home right now.
अच्छा, अभी व्लॉग्स डाले थे ना तूने कानपुर के?
मैंने रिकॉर्ड करके रख लिए हैं एंड आई एम जस्ट
स्मार्ट.
जब भी टाइम मिलता है एक 2 हफ्ते पे डालता रहता हूँ.
ओह, That's interesting. वही सोच रहा था, how is this guy making vlogs while sitting at home? Interesting. So if you guys have any questions for him, you can put in the chat section, and I'll take these questions and ask Piyush. I have one question for you, Piyush. The name of your startup, how do you pronounce it? Anchai? Anchal?
ऊंचाई ऊंचाई ऊंचाई, it's a Hindi word, ऊंचाई.
Okay. Unchai, okay.
हाँ.
So, how did you come up with the idea for Unchai, and what do you guys do? How does it work?
Okay, so the idea came when see, I mean, right now on YouTube, you can find ton of content for free. I mean, lectures and everything. But still, people are paying, just to get that exclusive live format content. And to an academy, there are so many big startups who are you who are providing live lectures, so they are paying. The same applies for counseling part also. So although इतने सारे यूट्यूबर्स है जिन्होंने जेई के ऊपर इतना सारा कंटेंट बना के रखा है ऑलरेडी कि हाउ टू स्टडी, विच बुक्स टू प्रिफर एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स, बट स्टिल people want that exclusive, personal interaction with someone. So I thought okay, why not start a consulting firm around it. And I mean, it would not be accurate to call it as a consulting firm, but थोड़ा सा उसी टाइप का है. द सेकेंड थिंग इज कि इसमें हम लोग जो स्टूडेंट्स के जो डाउट्स होते हैं, आई मीन बहुत सारे ऐसे डाउट्स होते हैं विच इवन सम AI technology, there are so many startups around it ki you scan a doubt, you will get the solution. Doubtnet and all these apps are there, but still there are many questions which you can't get your answers from these platforms also. So हमने क्या किया कि we provided these JEE aspirants with whatever, I mean, if you have any doubt in physics, chemistry, math, there will be experts, J toppers, who can answer your queries. So it started like that, and it's growing slowly.
Understood. So yeah, I agree. Like information is available pretty much everywhere. In fact, there's a oversaturation of information right on the internet. So if you want to learn about, say, React, or if you want to learn about mathematics and JEE, more often than not, you'll just find it on the internet. But then I think when it comes to education, people want access to the community. People want access to people. People want access to, like, as you said, the live element, right? And I think that's
Exactly.
what the differentiating element is. Like, why do people go to school when you have YouTube? Right? It's the same answer, because you get access to real people who can sort of guide you through the way. Understood. Interesting. So what are your future plans with what you're doing? How do you plan on, like, is there any plans on diversifying it or doing something
Yeah.
around it?
Yeah, so right now we are working on the tech part. So we haven't started working on the tech. It's all manual right now, because when you get the right product market fit, building a product is easy. But if you have built something and let's say your idea changes, you have to iterate. Building another thing is very time consuming. So what we thought okay, let's first establish ourselves, do as much manual work as we can, then we will start building our app or whatever the software solution is.
Agree.
So
Yeah.
so right now we are working on in ITJ category only, but we will diversify to all the categories possible: CAT, NEET, SAT, everything.
Got
So
it. Okay.
it's like you are providing a platform where aspirant and actually someone who has actually cleared that exam is meeting, है ना? And we are just the moderator. So it works like that. I mean, हम इसको बहुत सारे एग्जाम्स में कॉपी पेस्ट मार सकते हैं.
Fair enough. How many students are you guys serving right now?
Right now we have over 500 students.
500.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's great.
Yeah.
So I agree with the tech part, right? Where you said that get the product market fit correct. For those of you who don't know what PMF is, it's essentially when you have made something that people want, right? Like if I'm trying to sell a water bottle today, If there is no one to buy it, then it means that I haven't achieved product market fit yet. But if I have two water bottles, and if 100 people are lining up to buy that water bottle, it means that uske liye demand hai and people will eventually buy that water bottle. So that's product market fit. And I agree, initially you have to set up product market fit, but then given the fact that, today every company is a technology company, tech becomes your differentiator. So I think in Piyush's case, for you, the platform that you'll build ultimately, which connects students with the mentor, that will become like the differentiating part. Like even in case of Clinify, right? Right now we do all of our live classes, events, and all of that on Zoom. But then eventually we're planning to sort of build out our own video conferencing platform so that we can have more interactive features and things that make the experience much better. But then that's not the point. Like वो तो बात की बात है, interactive बनाना या फिर उसको अच्छा दिखाना, aesthetics वगैरह. First we need to figure out if people are even coming for our events, if people are even attending our classes. And for that, even if you use something as basic as Zoom, it works. But then eventually, aage jaake you can improve on the technology aspect. Interesting. Let's take some questions from the chat. Okay, guys, put some questions. When most of the content is free, I think we've already answered that. Can Piyush tell about MSc in IIT Kanpur? Oh, is there some design course at IIT Kanpur?
Yeah, you can do MTech in design from
How
IIT
does that
Kanpur.
work? Design as in like, what do these guys do later on in their life? Become UI UX designer or?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I know a few students who did their BTech and after that they took MTech in design. So I don't know exactly how this thing works. I mean, I haven't explored that much, but I know ki, these people get really good internships abroad.
Yeah, even a bunch of companies and startups are focusing on design as much as software engineering. Like recently on Clinify, like there's an instructor called Kshitij. He works at Microsoft and he's taking this course on design, and people loved it because I think there's this huge demand for design that's surging up. I don't know, it's sort of as much as software development for some reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And like here attention is the need, right? Like every company is trying to grab attention. So if someone has a really good user interface, then and that people love, then that company is far more likely to have attention than other companies. So I think because of that, a lot of these consumer tech companies are focusing on the design, making sure that people love what their product has and looks really good when they use the product. So yeah, I think there's a huge demand for design that we'll see in the future.
I
And
mean,
Kanpur saying it, bro.
design is the new differentiator.
Yeah, true.
What you said, Kanpur is kya?
Kanpur mein, it's good that they have a design course. Haven't heard of a lot of design courses.
हाँ. I mean, मैंने भी बहुत टाइम बाद सुना ये चीज, but
अच्छा.
and there are very few students. I mean, hardly 20 or 30 students, so you don't
Yeah.
hear about them a lot.
अच्छा. ठीक है. How can a tier 3 college student start a YouTube channel? Doesn't matter, man. Okay, internet is a great leveler. It doesn't care what's your age, what's your gender, what college you're coming from. Anyone can become anything. So I don't think that question is relevant. कोई पूछ रहा है कि tier 3 college में how do I start a YouTube channel?
I mean,
Doesn't
इस
matter,
पे
man.
एक पॉइंट मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि if you are in tier 3 college, first of all, get something to talk about. I mean, what I see right now, many people do कि वो 10 चैनल देखेंगे यूट्यूब पे टेक. लेट्स से दे वांट टू स्टार्ट अ टेक चैनल, दे विल वॉच 10 videos of tech and अपना वर्जन एक बना देंगे. People won't watch that. They want something new. So either read books. The best thing is कि you can read books. You can explore uncharted territories. वहां से कुछ उठाओ and serve it to the people. I mean, there's a channel called as Think School, I think. Yeah, Think School. Check out his channel.
Awesome content. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
that guy. Great content.
I mean, उसका रिसर्च देखो कितना डेप्थ में करता है. Although his main मतलब वो अपना पब्लिक स्पीकिंग का कोर्स बेचता है, but still he talks a lot about other stuff also.
He talks a lot about business. How many of
Yeah.
you guys want Think School to come on Clinify? Put it in the chat. पर सही बंदा है bro. I today I was watching his videos and as you said, the amount of depth he goes into, it's crazy. किसके बात कर रहा था वो? I think he was talking about Red Bull's marketing, Nike's marketing strategy. The video was titled "What Steve Jobs Learned from Nike's Marketing Strategy," and one of the best videos I've seen. That guy is insane. Yeah.
एक्चुअली उसका ज्यादा कंटेंट ना ये जो बुक्स होती हैं अबाउट
हाँ।
बिजनेस एंड ऑल, इन्हीं सबसे उठाया गया होता है.
अच्छा, okay.
सो आई एम रीडिंग अ लॉट ऑफ दीज बुक्स, और मैं
कौन सा
देखता हूँ
पढ़
कि
रहा है?
राइट नाउ आई एम रीडिंग प्रेडिक्टेबली इरेशनल बाय डैन अर्ली. आई मीन इसको एक बार पढ़ना, मजा आ जाएगी.
Predictable,
प्रेडिक्टेबली इरेशनल.
predictably.
या आई मीन इन दिस बुक सबसे पहले तो ऑथर ने बात की है कि यू नो व्हाट इकोनॉमिस्ट डिड. द इकोनॉमिस्ट, उनका एक सब्सक्रिप्शन मॉडल था आई थिंक, एंड दैट सब्सक्रिप्शन मॉडल वाज कि यू नो फॉर $69 you can get the online copy. For $129 you can get the printed copy, and for $129 you can get the printed as well as the hard copy. आई मीन देयर वाज नथिंग डिफरेंस. मतलब $129 में या तो तुम केवल अपना हार्ड कॉपी ले लो या प्रिंटर प्लस हार्ड कॉपी ले लो. सो ही टॉक्स अबाउट यू नो ह्यूमन साइकोलॉजी, कि ये इतना सा छोटा सा गिमिक था, उसकी वजह से कितना ज्यादा बूस्ट मिला सेल्स में एंड ऑल दोस थिंग्स. सो इसमें बहुत बात किया गया साइकोलॉजी, सेल्स, मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजीज के बारे में. सो राइट नाउ आई एम रीडिंग अबाउट दीज थिंग्स ओनली.
There is another
Psychology,
book
marketing.
called Hooked by Neer Ayal.
या
Even that's pretty good. Even that talks about like how brands play with your psychology, like why Instagram is successful, why people come back to Facebook, things like that.
या मतलब he talks about the tech part only in that.
Yeah.
ट्रेडिशनल मार्केटिंग में नहीं कुछ बोलता, बट स्टिल दैट्स गुड.
Correct. Cool guys, any more questions? Else we'll wrap it up. मुझे भी खाना है, पीयूष को भी खाना है. UI UX as a career, I don't think we are the right people to answer that. You can try contacting Kshitij. He is the UI UX designer, sorry, the UI UX instructor at Clarify, so you can try getting in touch with him. Do you want to take a JE question? Just
हाँ, cool,
बहुत कम लोग हैं JE के, पर one guy has asked, so I'll just take it. So I think what he's trying to say is कि because of pandemic, none of them have been able to focus. कि मतलब they did not have like a good schedule, right? कि ये time से ये पढ़ूंगा. They weren't motivated enough. So if someone's just starting now, what do you suggest? Assuming they're in 12th grade.
Join Ujai.
Yeah.
That's ठीक है, सीरियसली बोलता हूँ. आई मीन इफ यू आर इन 12th, सी द थिंग इज कि मैंने जेई के बच्चों के साथ ये देखा है, दे आर नॉट एक्शन बायस्ड. आई मीन दे जस्ट कीप ऑन थिंकिंग, ओ व्हाट शुड आई डू, आई हैव लेस टाइम, व्हिच बुक टू स्टडी, वेयर टू स्टार्ट फ्रॉम एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स. एक साइड से शुरू करो, चीजें खत्म होनी शुरू हो जाएंगी. दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम. आई मीन जस्ट मेक अ शेड्यूल, स्टिक टू इट, यू नो. बस एक दिन आएगा जब खत्म हो जाएगा सब कुछ.
Got it. Cool, man. Maybe 2 tips that you would like to give to college students based on your experience. कि तेरा college almost is going to get over. So maybe 2 lessons that you learned. I know you shared a bunch of them, but then 2 more that
Okay.
these guys could implement in their lives.
Okay. I mean, the best thing is कि मैंने ये सीखा कि network, meet a lot of people, and you are at the right place. I mean, this Discord server is providing you with ample of opportunities right now. So just, you know, network, meet with as many people as you can in your field at least. Second thing is कि read books. I mean, जितना बुक से सीख सकते हो, कहीं और से सीख ही नहीं सकते, चाहे यूट्यूब वीडियोस हो चाहे कुछ भी हो. सो जस्ट कीप ऑन रीडिंग बुक्स मोर एंड मोर, यू विल लर्न अ लॉट. सो ये 2 लेसन है जो आई मीन मैं टॉप पे रखूंगा. बाकी और भी हैं फॉर विच यू कैन वॉच माई चैनल. उस पर एक मैंने वीडियो बनाई थी फॉर कॉलेज स्टूडेंट्स. आई थिंक यू कैन वॉच दैट चैनल ऑल्सो, वॉच दैट वीडियो.
Awesome. Cool, man. Thanks a lot for coming in. Pretty sure folks learned a lot from this talk and have something to take away. And thanks, guys, for joining in. Really appreciate whoever joined in. Hope you guys liked the talk. If you did, then do put it in the chat. Do follow Piyush on his socials. And come for the next event. Really appreciate you guys coming for events. Take care. Have a great evening. Chalo, Piyush.
Okay, bye.